I was so happy the other day with that discussion of multitasking. Yes, I love multitasking. And I love that Abraham's saying, yes, multitasking is good, as long as you're in alignment.
When you multitask on your own, then your resources become depleted. But when you engage all of the power and clarity and willingness and ability of the universe to assist you, then you're the orchestra leader.
Yeah. And
really
in that, multitasking is like the starburst. I mean, it's like, I love this idea that we're multidimensional beings, and because we are, we can give our energy and attention to lots of different things, because that's so delicious and that's so much fun, and it's all going really fast. And I also get it that requires flawless alignment and the ability to come back to it when you get a little wobbly, and come back to it and come back to it and come back to it.
How does that feeling of effectiveness and that feeling of accomplishment, how does it square with the children that you're teaching? In other words, how are they at multitasking? You see, because the difference between them and the teachers who teach them is that they have already engaged the fairies of the universe to assist them, and everybody else is scrambling around trying to do it through action.
Yeah.
In other words, their world is working for them.
Their world is working really well for them. And it should. You want it to work well for them. And sometimes you want it to work a little better for them, not because they have to change, but because we can clean up some things around them that make it just run a little better.
But that's the piece that's tripping you up. That's the piece that's tripping you up right there.
Talk more about that. I'm here. It makes sense to get this information.
Because that's zeroing in on the improvement that needs to be made in order to orchestrate something that manifests in action. It's a sort of blindsidedness to the perfection of the seed.
So if I say to a teacher, pay attention to what this little person is doing that's fun and going well with him, and ignore the throwing of stuff and ignore the grumpiness, just pay attention to the loveliest part of this kid. How is that a problem?
That isn't a problem. Give us more about that.
Well, that's what I would call fine-tuning on behalf of the child and on behalf of the teacher, which is to say, pay attention to the wonderful parts of this kid, follow his interests, play with him, go where he's going and make that richer and more expanded for him, and ignore the junk. Ignore when he throws something across the room, or ignore the parts you don't want to see, and play with the parts that are wonderful. That would be advice I would give to a parent. That would be advice I would give to a teacher.
So what was your earlier statement about? In other words, when you were talking about fine-tuning?
Well, or I think about a classroom, like clean up the schedule a little bit so it's easier for kids to transition from inside to outside to another activity. That makes their flow go easier.
Well,
it makes your flow go easier.
Of course, all of that. Those things, we are certain those things are coming to you from a place of alignment. Of course.
Yeah, that's the kind of things I'm interested in.
There are all kinds of inspiration that will flow to you. Yes.
Yeah. That's what I mean about advice about fine-tuning the environment to make it go easier for a child. You know, pay attention to what you like. Make the schedule a little bit more transparent. Give clear signals
when we're going to shift. Well, we wish that for all of you. This is a conversation that we're having with you.
Yeah.
Get more sleep.
Yes. I'm trying. Let's move into this hard area. I don't want to talk about me personally. I just want to talk about my work, which is perfect. But I can't sleep at 2:30 in the morning. I'm awake. Every day at 2:30 in the morning, I'm awake. I assume it's you with messages for me, and that I should take advantage of being awake.
It is us with messages for you. Go back to sleep. Everything else is figured out. It's just major chill time for you.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got it.
Really good.
Thank you. That was fabulous.